Hey guys, it's LilliethShadows here and welcome back to another video. So, as you probably remember, if you've watched my old videos, if you haven't, don't worry about it. But like 6 months ago, probably more, I posted a video and I was talking about how I was going to come back and I was like doing this whole new thing and I was going to come back for like every week and post a video. I lasted about 2 videos on that streak and then I gave up. So, I'm not going to promise you this time that I'm back for good, but I will be posting occasionally, so, yay! Okay, so getting past my posting and video streak, today's video we are going to be creating a interior design mood board. I don't really know how to explain it, so I will show you some clips of what I'm talking about, but it's essentially just like a board that you decorate with like pictures and color schemes and stuff to get an idea for what you want to do for a space. And I'm going to be doing this for my bathroom because my mom offered renovating our bathroom. Well, renovating, we aren't really renovating, just redecorating and maybe painting a wall or two. And so that is what I'm going to be doing in this video. So let's get into it. Before I get started, I want to show an example of kind of what I mean by an interior design mood board because I understand that's kind of like an obscure thing. So this is something I did in actually my interior design class last year. As you can see, hopefully you can see it okay in the camera. So this one I obviously did for a bedroom, and this one includes like a floor plan, which I probably won't do just because I don't want to measure everything. And it also includes like swatches of the flooring and stuff, which I don't have swatches of like flooring, so I won't be doing that. But I will be including like paint swatches and pictures of kind of the way I want to decorate it, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah. So my first step when I was doing this was to obviously pick up paint swatches from Lowe's, which I totally forgot to record, but here is an insert of a picture of the swatches I picked. As you can see, I went with like a dark blue color scheme because, I don't know, I really freaking love dark blue in interior spaces. I just think it really rocks and it looks so good. So here's a video of the bathroom that I'm going to be redecorating. Obviously, it's cute, it's a little space, I like it, I think it works for what it works, but obviously, I think it could get spiced up a little bit. So the next part of the process is finding the pictures that I want to use, and so I mainly use Pinterest for this, and just because Pinterest is the best, and you can find really cute pictures. And so I was just looking for a bunch of pictures. I think I looked for like a curtain, I thought like LED lights behind a mirror would be super cool, so I looked for some of those. I really want shelves hanging above the bathroom, the toilet, because I just think the toilet could use some pizzazz. And then I'm trying to remember, I think I looked for some like pictures of like a soap dispenser and stuff that kind of matched the color scheme because I just thought they were super cute and it was kind of fun. So kind of just generally finding things that I want to kind of purchase in real life. It's good if you're doing this to keep track of if you have like links, because some pictures don't have links to the website, but if they do, keep track of that, because then you can actually buy them and you have literally the exact picture of what you wanted and then you buy it and it's perfect. And so I did that. You'll notice why I'm doing that. I am watching some videos. I'm watching it from Mr. Kate, which if you don't know who Mr. Kate is, you should check it out because her channel is so much fun and it's an interior design kind of channel. It's really fun. Definitely check it out. And then you can see here that was kind of the finished result of my pictures. And yeah, so that is the picture process. Hey guys, welcome to a segment of this video where I'm going to show you a fun project you can make with your extra paint swatches, because I almost guarantee when you're looking at paint swatches, you grab more than you need because at the end of the day, you only pick one, and you would expect that these paint swatches don't get reused. So we're going to make bookmarks with them. So obviously your paint swatches are going to be different shapes and sizes, so we'll do which one works best. These are some leftovers I have from a kind of previous project that I was gonna do and then I never ended up doing, so we're going to turn them into bookmarks. So I'm going to show you kind of 2 methods. The first method is taking 2 of them like together, so you have one on each side, and then another one will just be the one. So let's do it. So the essential idea is that you're going to cut them to a nice old size, and I want all 3 of them, so I'm going to do it vertical, and I'm just going to kind of cut them off. You could like measure these, but I think that's kind of boring, so I'm not going to measure it, but I'm going to just cut it about off, and then we'll trim them where needed so they can glue together nicely. So just slice off that piece, and then I want these to be flat on both sides, not have the curvy, but if you like the curvy, then keep it, but I also don't want that number there, so we're going to cut off that number, and we're just going to slice that, not slice. This machine's a little old and its blade is a little dull, but oh, it still doesn't want to slice. That's real lovely. Well, that's fun. Okay, let's. There we go. So as you can see, you have a little thing. So I'm going to do that to this one as well, and then I'll come back to you after that. Okay, so we are back, and as you can see, we have 3 of these. So honestly, if you just want to leave it right here, right now, these work great as just like little bookmarks. They're cute, they're fun, but I'm going to take hole punches to them and tie little strings to the hole punches just to kind of add more fun effect. So this one, after I do that hole punch, it'll be just done, and then you have kind of an ugly side that I suppose if you want to, you could paint over, or you could just use it, it helps you know what page you're on. This one, I'm going to glue these 2 together and then hole punch it, and so you kind of get a double-sided. And those are, so let's go do that, but that's like a really fun, easy idea. Okay, I finished them. So here is the one without the double-sided, super cute. I did a little purple bow. This one is double-sided, and I kind of absolutely made a mess with the glue. Luckily, I was able to rub most of it off with my fingers, but because of the shiny surface. But yeah, maybe be a little bit more careful with your glue because that was a pain. But here's our little finish of our little mini segment of a fun project you can do. So yeah, enjoy your new cute bookmarks. Okay, then here is just the pictures printed out. I just used a typical printer that we have at home. So the next process in this video is where I'm going to be drawing a picture of a wall in the bathroom. It's essentially just to get an idea of what you want in the actual space, because obviously the pictures, they get you an idea of the pieces you want. This allows you to see those pieces in your space. So you're essentially drawing your space just the way you want it to look when you're finished redecorating or renovating or whatever you're doing. So I just chose one wall, kind of my main wall in my bathroom, that I feel like has the biggest architectural details to it and will have the most stuff being done to it. It's the focal point essentially, and so you can kind of just see me sketching out my initial idea for that. So at this point in the project, I was really starting to judge my skills because I was feeling like it looked really sketchy and unprofessional. And so this video, you'll see me pointing out all my imperfections because I was just kind of feeling down in the dumps about my project. In the end, I'm actually really proud of it, and I don't think it's that noticeable. But you kind of have those moments where you why did I draw it that way? That looks terrible. But see, this turned out way thicker than the sketch did because I just kept messing up, and this turned out so much darker than I thought it was, so I overlined it, but it's just really sketchy, and the whole thing's not perfect, but I'm trying to tell my perfectionist self that this is about trying and just experimenting, so that's what I'm gonna try to do. Also, anyone who's curious, in this process I was using Ohuhu markers for coloring them in. They're alcohol markers. I really like them. Just be warning, they bleed and they're really dark, but I like them and they're really solid and they're good. Okay, so I finished my kind of rough sketch of one of the walls of our bathroom. I mean, obviously it's not perfect. I think the colors of these turned out way darker than they are in real life, and hopefully that's the truth because I don't want that to cost too much. So hopefully it looks all good in the final product a little better than this, because alcohol markers tend to look a lot darker when you put them down than they look on their things. So that's kind of just the fun of it, but yeah, and also my blue marker kind of exploded, so I got all this part there, which really bugs me, but we have finished our little sketch of my bathroom wall. Now we are moving on to cutting out those pictures that I printed earlier. So we're going to cut them out, and then we're going to do what is called mounting. Mounting is essentially putting them on a black piece of paper. I'm pretty sure you can do other colors, but black is the most professional. It looks good. And you do black with a like, it's usually 1/4 inch border is the kind of typically normalized, and you just border your picture. So I'll show you that later in the process when I have that recorded, but I'm essentially right now cutting out all my pictures and my color swatches so I can prepare for that process to then put them on the board. So yeah, I went ahead and cut my piece in half so it was a little bit smaller off camera because it was a pain to record, and the edges are a little uneven, but hey, it's done. And so now we are going to border these, and then we get to arrange them on our thing. So yay. For this process, I used Elmer's rubber cement glue, and then I also used a ruler. I don't know what it's called, but I love this ruler. It's really nice. And then a pencil. Essentially, that's all I really used. So yeah, and then here's all my pictures and the piece of paper I'm going to mount them on. Okay, here I am finally actually starting to mount. So you'll see my process is I mark a 1/4 on both sides of the paper, then I use the rubber cement and I just apply it all over the back of the picture and I glue it down, and then I use the ruler to again mark the 1/4 inch lines like on the other side of the thing, and I go ahead and do this for all of my pictures, and then I will use a cutting board or whatever it's called to cut them and make them look nice and straight, and then they all get cut and they have a nice pretty border. So yeah, and it's also good to use thicker black paper in my opinion because it makes your pictures thicker and just better quality. I would like also to apologize during this video if at any time you notice that the like light flickers. For some reason my circle light, oh my gosh, I'm running out of words, was being a pain and kept turning off and changing colors, and it was being really obnoxious. For the most part, you don't see when it's sped up, which is good, but I'm sorry if you notice that at all. I would like also to add, during this process, ignore my lovely, beautiful ads underneath of the whole thing. I got this really nice white background, literally for the purpose of it looking nice in my videos, and then I proceeded to realize I didn't really want to get paint all over them, so I have these ugly ads that are like long gone and long old because I have used them for painting all the time. But I'm just saying, I'm sorry that looks ugly and bad, but they help not get paint all over my desk. You'll notice I have lovely tissues in my nose. That is because I was sick and I was very congested, and if I didn't have tissues in my nose, I would literally just be gushing. It was really disgusting. And so I put them in. So enjoy that loveliness of me with tissues in my nose. But I'm just finishing up gluing these, by the way. That's what this is about. Temporary little rat break because they're too cute not to say hi to. Hi, Eddie. Ash. Hello, Ash. Hello. Hi, cute stuffs. Hi. And now it is reveal time, so enjoy some really bad posing on my part. But here's the reveal of the bathroom mood board. Overall, I'm really proud of how this turned out, and I think it's really cute, and I'm excited to actually get into renovating my bathroom and seeing this all come together. And yeah, I'm glad I could share this process with you guys, and thank you for joining me in my video. I'm sorry I don't post very often, and I'll see you guys later.